Hello, happy racers. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the Corvette Hotlap challenge. Many moons ago announced, and now it's time to do it. Our first track is this one. Yes, the Daytona Road Course, and it says post 2002. Yeah, this could be a problem since I'm not sure which layout is meant. If I remember correctly, a couple of years ago, the so-called NASCAR chicane has been added after Oval Turn 4, and this would make post 2002 true, but I think it's not what it meant. And we know that the bus stop chicane on the backstretch has been modified in the early 2000s, and I think all is good with the GT7 version of that track. However, I doubt it, but if I'm way quicker than the 2 minutes 7 seconds, this could be due to the lack of that NASCAR chicane. On the other hand, if I'm way slower than 2 minutes 7 seconds, I guess then I'm just a fool. Or on the wrong tires. Speaking of tires, I picked this track first because out of the 5 tracks I have so far, it is the only one stating that stock 300 treadwear tires had been used. It seems to be such a notable thing that makes me assume that on the other 4 tracks, the super sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2, or however they are called, tires have been used. This means I need to pick the Sport Medium for Daytona. Wish me luck. Okay, let's head over to the tracks. And hello to Americas, Daytona, time trial, road course, and oh yeah, the time of day. I have no idea when that real life hot lap took place. Morning, it says evening, while 5 p.m. is more afternoon. I'll pick that one for unknown reasons. Yes, okay. Couple of settings. Tires times 1, fuel times 1, grip loss realistic, and the car settings. Okay, I have different setups. We have the stock setup. This includes, it's interesting, so nothing has changed other than the body rigidity. I have the normal brakes, I have no ballast, the weight of the car is 1500 kilogram, front downforce, yes, 20. I have a front splitter installed, but the stock value without the splitter is 20. Nothing done to the engine, to the exhaust, to the brakes, nothing. The car, the stock Stingray in GT7 is equipped with the Z51 package, which includes a stiffer suspension. I did not change anything here because, well, it's a stock suspension in GT7. And for my Grand Sport, I have the stock tires, yes, of course. Front downforce, I raised a bit from 20 to 38 because I have no rear downforce available because the spoiler or rear wing that was standard on the Grand Sport, there were different stages, but this one is not available in GT7. I could put on a custom wing, but it would destroy the looks of the car even more compared to when leaving it out. I have the height adjustable suspension. I could put in the stock suspension because, yeah, why not? Because it's the Z51 package which is included in the game, in the base Stingray, no, in the Grand Sport. So, and in the game, yes, of course. I have, and this is the difference to the Z51 package in the game. There is a stock suspension with the following gear settings, which are, let's put it that way, a bit off, at least when it comes to the higher gears. Well, this is what you see here is kilometers per hour and 343 kilometers per hour at the end of the power band of gear 5. It is I think it's the calculated top speed, but it does not reflect the real life top speed in each gear. So for the Grand Sport, I have adjusted a bit. So top speed is 290 kilometers per hour in 5th gear, which equals 180 miles per hour. And gear 6 and 7 are what I call overdrive gears, and so they are pretty useless. They do not add up the top speed. I couldn't go below the 313 here in 7th gear, but yeah, I have to live with that. But we we don't need a 7th gear and for this Hotlap attempt. I have added quite a bit of ballast. The curb weight of the car used for the Hotlap or for the Hotlaps, I think the website where I found those lap times, I don't know if they took a kind of generic weight, what they found on Wikipedia or something, but I'm pretty sure that for the 5 tracks I have picked, there was not the same car used. This becomes apparent because for Daytona they are using the stock tires, 300 treadwear tires, and these are the stock tires coming with the Grand Sport or the Stingray. But if you add the Z07 package, you will have stickier tires, those Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 or Cup Pilot, whatever, you know what I mean. And that means that the weight of the car for each Hotlap seems to be different. So I have no idea which of the cars was equipped with this or that. So I believe, since the website states the same weight for all the cars, that there's it's a kind of it's a small glitch, I think. But from the cars I know which package they had, I took that curb weight, added ballast to get to that curb weight. The curb weight is the ready-to-run car with every fluids and stuff inside, but without the weight of the driver. So I added that ballast to get to the curb weight, and on top of that I added my own body weight, which is not 161 kilogram, it's 88, 89, 90. So I put 90 kilos on top of that, and that's why I arrived at 1,661 tons, kilogram. Anything else? I have on the Z51 package the regular brakes, the brake pads and everything. I put in a fully adjustable ECU, is it called, I think, and power restrictor. That's why I have 343 kilowatts. This is because the exhaust is a little bit different on the Z51 package. This is exactly the power output we need. 353 kilowatts. That is 466 horses. Okay, enough of that. Let's jump into that hot lap. Okay, we have no time so far. Data logger is empty, and let's see what we can do. The aim is, if you remember, 2 minutes and 7 seconds with a rolling start. I have no idea about the speed of that rolling start. I just left the bus stop chicane and I'm just going full blast and see where it will take me. I doubt that they were slowing down to 60 or 80 miles per hour just for that start. I think they did what I am doing. Okay, stock brakes, awful tires, I have no idea where to brake. Okay, and I crashed. Good. Yeah, this is really my first attempt. I have no idea what to do. You already hear the tires screaming. I'm shifting up at 6,500, which is the red line. You can go beyond it, but it doesn't do much. There we have the maximum horsepower and the maximum torque. You see I'm not even going into 6th gear. Well, I could go into 6th gear. Let's brake here. Oh, goodness me. Oh. Okay, the rear wants to step out. I need to be careful with my throttle input. Slamming on the anchors. Goodness me. Did I just say aye? That's German. What would you say in English? Uh-oh. Ouch. And the tires go, nah. Oh. Oh, you missed that apex. I'm pretty sure the driver of the real-life Hotlap did not miss any apex. I don't know who that is. There's a name given, but I don't know if it's just the owner, a Corvette enthusiast, or a professional race driver. I don't know if it is allowed if you have track days for everyday people at the Daytona Speedway. Like those Touristenfahrten at the Nordschleife. Okay, I'm braking here, which may be a bit... Just wanted to say early. Okay, so I have 2 major blunders in that very first lap. I think I will be way off the pace. I think I will be 10 seconds slower than the 2 minutes 7 mark. On the other hand, when I look at that, my current time, I have my doubts. So we are 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Oh, that will be a reset, I guess. Look at this. 2 minutes and 2 seconds with 2 major blunders. Sorry, you see me stunned. Well, you don't really see me, but 5 seconds quicker? Something seems to be wrong with my settings. What can I do now? Let's save that. That one lap. 2:02. That's 5 seconds quicker. Maybe I'm using the stock settings, but there could be, well, the body rigidity is not worth of 5 seconds, and that front splitter, although I have reduced, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm just buying a new one. I'm buying a Stingray, and I will do nothing to it, and do that Hotlap again. Okay, Brand Central. Americas, Chevrolet, Corvette, there it is. What color do I pick? I like Laguna Blue, really. Blue Corvette is, yeah. It reminds me on my 92 Trans Am GTA. That was, and yes, I want to take that seat. That was on Casa, medium blue metallic something. And okay, go to the tracks and America again. Daytona Speedway, time trial, road course, evening. Could be the day, the time of the day maybe. Should I do a morning run? Okay, let's do all of that again. Yeah, and should I load the Ghost? Yes, I do that. I'm loading that Ghost. Where to put it? Let's put it 0.5 seconds ahead. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's jump into it. So I have stock tires. Oh no, just not that you think I post-edited something. Car settings. Yeah, sports hard. Nothing else available. Suspension, nothing else available. Differential, nothing else. No ECU, no ballast, nothing. Well, of course, now I have a lightweight car. That means I will be quicker anyway. And I have less horsepower. Let's add some weight. Okay, so the video gets lengthier and lengthier. But on the other hand, I called it a Hotlap challenge, which means I expect it to be way slower and to do lap after lap after lap until I get to that 2 minutes 7 seconds mark. So there's a ballast, nothing else. Okay, back to the tracks. I might speed up this part of the video, flipping through the menus. Okay, again, time trial, road course, afternoon or evening. Okay, session settings, everything's the same. Loading that Ghost again. And again,
Car settings. Sports hard, nothing else available. Suspension, nothing else available. But the ballast, what did I put on? 161. Yeah, okay. Nothing else here. Yeah, of course I have, you know, I have the wrong gear ratios. But I said we will have the car stock, except for the ballast now. No aerodynamics available. And yeah, let's see. You might spot a difference in the top speed in each gear. Oh, that fourth gear is longer. I believe polyphony did mess up the gear ratios on the Z51 package. Oh, look at this, how long that fifth gear is. Okay, there's that goes. Oh, brake, 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 brake. Okay, brake, brake, brake. Okay. Oh, sorry again. Less talking, more driving. Or at least more focus on the driving. At least when it comes, when I'm approaching the braking zones. Oh, look at that color. Okay, let's be a bit more cautious. Oh, did shift up too early. Okay, that was, see that mistake I made with that white cow? Yes, I am slower, but this is maybe because of those gear ratios. Everything else should be the same. And I have less power, of course. The car I'm driving now has 338 kilowatts, which is 460 horses, compared to the 466 horses. Don't know if those 6 horses I'm lacking now with the same body weight. Doesn't, oh goodness, oh. Yes, I am slower. I will do another lap. But on the other hand, it's not a Stingray challenge. Well, it's a Corvette challenge in the Grand Sport, and doing this with the base Stingray. Okay, let's do that again. The funny thing is, I'm now working backwards. I'm not doing lap after lap to get better. I'm doing lap after lap to get slower. This is not the way I wanted to go with this challenge. The car doesn't like trail braking. So if I reduce trail braking to a minimum, and I will be very careful with my throttle input, I can actually... Well, I don't want to beat that white ghost. I need to be slower. It reminds me on those historic rallies where you don't have to race against the clock, but you have to arrive at a certain time at the checkpoints. But can I be slower here? Do I need comfort tires? And even more weight? I have less power. I'm lacking 6 horses. I have the same weight, but I'm not 5 seconds behind that white ghost. Okay, let's brake a little bit earlier here. The rear wants to step out again. Oh, goodness me. And I'm even quicker. No. So with a flawless lap, I will crack the 2 minutes mark, which is not the goal of that Hotlap challenge. Well, it is, yes, but I'm 5 seconds or even 6 seconds quicker, and there's something wrong. Yeah. So, what do we do? Applying the handbrake. Okay, after all, I declare this challenge, at least on this track, a failure. I'm way too quick. I did not expect that. Yeah, okay. We are going to the next track and see if it works better this way. Many thanks for watching, and I hope we had a good laugh, and at least I had. It's what a weird challenge. So yeah, what can I say? What's wrong? Maybe you know me. When it comes to race pace, I'm below average. And again, I don't know anything about the driver of that real life car and real life Hotlap on the real life track. Maybe for that Hotlap, the rolling start, they had a slower speed at the rolling start, or maybe they were using that NASCAR layout with the additional chicane after the oval turn 4. Maybe that is the reason. Okay, we're heading over to the next track. Don't know which one I'm using. Maybe Laguna Seca. I hope you will join me there as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.